Vinyl Room, what is up tonight? Let me hear you one time. You guys ready for the funky soul dance party with Low Fat tonight? We got something a little special for you. We're gonna have a comedian tonight. I want you guys to put your hands together and give your undivided attention to Mr. Brian Clark, straight out of Colorado. Put your hands together one time! Yeah! Yeah! All right, Burlingame, let's do this! Yeah! It's a nice sound. My name is Brian Clark, which, yes, it's a very exotic name. You might be wondering if I'm kind of half Hawaiian, half Eskimo, but no, just a white guy. I'm kind of pasty, as a matter of fact. That's very part of the show there. There we are. There we go. Let the pasty white guy continue. There we are. But as we all know, when we first meet somebody, the tradition is to, extend your arm out and you clasp hands, and then you give it a little shake, which, some of you might agree is a little random, it's a little arbitrary. Whereas with dogs, they meet each other and they immediately sniff each other's asses. Just right in there with passion, with purpose, conviction. And so, why aren't we doing this? You know what I mean? So, hey, I'm Brian. Do you mind if I, all right. Oh, yeah, well, I see you're from Ohio. Nice. Well, welcome to California. And let me see. Oh, yeah, and your favorite color is yellow. Mine's blue. This is great. I mean, and you can see.
I'm going back there.
Oh, and you love that new Rebecca Black song, Friday. You go ahead and. No, I hate that song, as you can see. It's awful. But by the way, nice anus bleaching. Beautiful. Does anyone here have an anus bleaching?
Oh yeah, maybe.
Yeah? I just figured maybe with Groupon, that's out there now a little bit. For that reason, and for many reasons, we need to hurry up and invent the time machine so we can, to go back in time to the very room where the founding fathers were, kind of creating America and talking about their experiment with, democracy. It's an experiment. Let's just see where it goes, and then you can kind of enter the room. Just gentlemen, I'm here to tell you, I'm here from the future, that in 200 plus years, some people will, everything you're working on here will ferment to the point where some people will bleach their anuses. From that, America, there'll be a lot of connections in between, A to B to C to D, but from what you're doing now will ferment to nice bleached anuses. You see, here's how it works. If you want to lighten the pigment around the anus to give the ass a more like overall uniform look, you can do that. That's America. Awesome. Very exciting. P.S. Nice wigs. And then you're back to the future. Is anyone here a Grateful Dead fan? Any Grateful Dead fans here? Like 2, 4? We'll press on then. I love the Grateful Dead. I don't have a backup for anything. I love the Grateful Dead. I love Jerry Garcia. But I have to say, I'm 34, and I look at Jerry Garcia at my age, and I feel pretty good about myself. Dude was like a strung out Santa Claus at like 32. Not a Jingo or Jerry, unless Gold's Gym had like a buy 1 month free, get a free snort of heroin kind of thing. I don't know if they had that.
Sexy Santa Claus.
He was really sexy, but imagine like a parallel universe where Jerry Garcia wasn't a musician, and instead he had to go on an interview to be a male model. And you know, they have that Jerry come in after the audition, like, Jerry, buddy, we got some bad news. You didn't get the gig, and we wanted to list the reasons why in the form of a really long scroll. And they just kind of rolled it out, and we just thought Jerry would take you through some of the reasons why you didn't get the gig. Well, here you go. Reason number 123. You look like you're 75. We usually go for guys a little bit lower, buddy. But let's press on. Reason number 432. Your beard reeks of patchouli. It's distracting the photographers. So, and finally, reason number 610. Your solar plexus don't look like they've been used ever. So usually models are working out in our industry. Sorry. Yeah. all right. I'd love to. I caveat it at the beginning. He's a. I know. Yeah, it worked out. Yeah, not the nicest body, but you know, the human body is weird though. You got to admit that. The human body is very weird. It's amazing, but it's weird at the same time. You ever get this? Where you're walking outside on a bright, you know, you go from inside to outside on a bright sunny day, and maybe you're not wearing sunglasses or anything, and what do? You sneeze. The light is too much for your eyes, so you sneeze. And I'd love to see the internal debate on this one, where it's like, oh God, it's so bright, we gotta do something. And does anyone have any suggestions? And someone's like, I don't know the light. Like, give him a boner. Give him a boner, and we'll erect the light. No, I guess that's a shitty idea. Make him shit his pants. The light coming in will make him shit his pants, and that sucks. No, sneeze! We'll sneeze it out! The light will sneeze out, and sneeze it out wins! Yes!
Woo!
Human body, sneezing that light right out. Very nice. Some of these cliches you hear are getting a little dated in my mind. Someone told me recently, hey buddy, a bird in hand is worth more than two in the bush. Bird in hand worth more than two in the bush. Really, dude?
What does that mean?
Distract you from your whole dilemma between the bird in your hand and the two in the bush, but ever heard of a shotgun or a grocery store? The rest of us pretty much don't have that dilemma. In fact, we've moved on a little bit to, I don't know, airplanes and nuclear bombs and iPhones. Pretty much renders the whole bird in the hand, like, what do I do? Fuck! Renders obsolete for the rest of us. To which, you know, your body with the bird in hand might just...
Where's the bin?
Just kind of say,
Where is the bin?
Okay. Oh, you're a bird in hand guy. I knew it! There's always one! Yeah, you're the guy that told me that! Everyone, get him! He said, yeah. Is it just me, or when you first heard the word sociopath, you thought it meant something fun? Like a guy who knew where all the sweet parties were? Like, oh Jimmy, what a great party! Oh man, you're so social, and there's the path. And, no? Alright, note to self. It is just you. And additional note to self, do your laundry on Saturday. No Sunday. Okay, note to self. Do you ever worry when you're jerking off that your grandma's watching you in heaven? You know? And even worse, because we all know that, you know, when you die and go to heaven, it's not like your grandma. She's not the version that's like, not the old version. It's the young in their prime version that's looking down. And you know, maybe she's checking out the show, and maybe she's a little into it. You know? And even worse is what if your grandma, when she was in her prime and young, when she was smoking hot, like what if like you were Elizabeth Taylor's grandson, and she's up there checking it out, and you know, you've been late a while, and it's getting kind of hot, and you know, thus you're forced to mutually masturbate with your dead grandma, perhaps while crying. Stand your life and your crazy possibilities. That's it for me. Thank you guys. You get the senses back.